What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Deontay Wilder has, of course, lost his last fight, as we know, and he is summoned and desired to go back to Saudi Arabia to fight again. Who's the opponent? We have no idea, and we don't know if Deontay Wilder is going to come back. However, if Deontay Wilder decides to come back to the sport of boxing, I recommend a counterpunch with this. If he decides to come back to the sport of boxing, he has to come back to Saudi Arabia, okay? He has to come back to Saudi Arabia to redeem himself in that region, okay? You don't go there to a new platform, to a new territory, and get beat like that and not want to redeem yourself. The reason why I'm saying this is because what I expect of Deontay Wilder is the same thing I expect of Anthony Joshua. And I was just thinking, I've already given Anthony Joshua my counterpunch on how he needs to eventually come back to the States. If that'll ever happen, but that's still something that he needs to scratch off that box. You come over here, you get your ass kicked, you never come back. Well, Deontay Wilder has went to Saudi Arabia and got his ass kicked, so he needs to go back. And I suggest him to do so because the money is out there for him. His reputation is on the line. People are questioning, does he still have it? I don't know if he's questioning that himself, but I feel that Deontay Wilder shouldn't go back to the States and fight a bullshit pay-per-view card where he gets little to no money. He needs to go back to Saudi Arabia and claim what's his, okay? That's what he needs to do. Because if he does that, that puts him back in a comfort zone that he's accustomed to. He needs to come and get out of that comfort zone to get into something worth mentioning to show everyone, including Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Al-Ashik, and all the rest of them that are actually expecting him to do so. Okay? Him fighting Helenius type fighters, those days are over. Okay? If he's going to be on the level and stay on the level, he needs to fight someone in that area. Now, I know that it's not necessary to just rush him back in there with a tough opponent. But he does need to fight someone with a name at least. Okay? He needs to fight somebody with a name. You know, and even if he doesn't do that right away, he needs to eventually do that. And I think there's a window of time for Wilder to do certain things or to make an impact in a certain region. Okay? He's on fire right now, but that fire is not, it's not flaring. Okay? I think he needs, you know, if he needs anything, he could fight in the States for a tune-up fight. But understand, he needs to, right after he knocks out whoever that person is, and we hope we know who that person is, but more than likely we won't, and that's okay. He needs to go right back to Saudi Arabia to claim what's his, to claim that he is still one of the top heavyweights, and to put one bad night of fighting behind him. That's what he needs to do, okay? Get out of the comfort zone. Don't stay over there and run off because people are going to perceive that you did and you got whooped in a different area with different opposition and you never wanted any more of it. Therefore, you ran back to where you were comfortable. That's not what the story should be written for Deontay Wilder or the narrative that should be spread. But you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder and his what he must do eventually. Hopefully sooner than later, come back to Saudi Arabia, claim what's his, and get back on that totem pole. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!